Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today for lunch, I'm going to cook me up a savory pancake. This is going to be a green onion pancake, a green onion Pajeon. You know, I'm just using a little bit of flour. In this case, I'm using some rice flour, but you can use all-purpose flour. The star of the dish is some green onions, just one bunch of green onions, and these are super duper thin. You can take a thicker one like this here and just slice it. Boom, and just cut it in half. But you want to take all of your green onion and you want to cut it into about 1 inch sizes. You could just take your bunch of green onions and cut them in half, but then they're kind of big and cumbersome, and I like cutting them up into little 1 inch pieces. I'm going to go ahead and take a red bell pepper. I'm not going to use very much of this. You know, just adding a little bit of red bell pepper to this dish will visually make it a lot more interesting and palatable. So not a lot, just a little bit for color. I'm going to throw in some jalapeno too. You know, I'm also going to have some heat in the sauce. But you know, if you're a jalapeno freak, you know, this will work out for you. But if you're not, you know, you don't have to throw any jalapeno in here. You don't want to sit down and have a pancake and fall asleep. You know, you want something to kick you in the pants. So a little bit of jalapeno will do that. Alright, so we got our half a cup of flour, and to that we're going to add half a cup of cold water. Go ahead and get it nice and mixed up. And you want the batter to be thin, because this isn't going to be a fluffy pancake. Now we'll just throw our green onions in there. Now a little bit of red bell pepper, and our japalinos if you so desire. Get it all mixed up with that batter. And look at that, man. It's mostly green onion. There's not a whole lot of batter in there. You know, my ratio to green onion to batter is crazy on the side of green onion. But I'm not trying to make an overly floury pancake. You know, I just want this flour to help hold the green onions together. And also by putting an egg on top, that's also going to help to hold it together. But you could definitely put less green onion. You could put more batter. You know, whatever ratio you like, you know. But I'm making green onion the star of this dish. Put your stove top on medium-high heat. Get your skillet on there. Then we're going to put a little bit of oil in, whatever kind of oil you want. But I've been using coconut oil a lot lately. Alrighty, once your oil is nice and hot, we'll go ahead and spoon our green onion and batter out on here. And now we're going to go ahead and form it into a pancake. But this is definitely going to be more green oniony than pancakey. Alrighty, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper on here. Man, I sure got a lot of green onion in here. I hope I got enough batter to hold this thing together. Alright. So we're going to let this cook for a few minutes. Now I got my beaten egg here. I'm going to go ahead and add this on here, and I'm going to be sure to put it all around to help hold my green onions together since I went so light on the batter. You know, hopefully this egg will do the trick and keep it sealed up. Alright, I'm going to check the bottom of this and see how it's doing. Still don't have enough color on there. So I'm going to let it keep going for another minute. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and try to give this a flip, and hopefully it won't fall apart. Oh, look at that. Sort of semi-made it. That's what happens when you have too much green onion. But I think I sort of saved it. We lost this little part right here. But we'll just go ahead. We'll do some reconstructive surgery. Put that on there and smash it down, and that'll be. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Look at that, boy. It's looking pretty good. This looks like the perfect pancake for a Christmas morning. But it won't take as long to cook on the second side. And look at those jalapenos. That's going to be fantastic, though. Looks like all my jalapenos are on one side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that's good enough. Well, I'm going to call it there. I think it's finito. I'm going to go ahead and throw it on my plate. A little green onion Pajeon. Now, you don't have to use green onion with this. If you have chives, You know, you can make a chive pancake, you know, just like this here. You don't have to use anything but the green onions in the batter. But, you know, adding those little bit of extra flavor, it's going to give it a nice kick, you know, make it more interesting. Make it more interesting for my tummy. Now the sauce for this pancake is super simple. We're just going to use 1 part rice vinegar to 1 part soy sauce. So, you know, half and half. You know, if you want a little bit of kick, you know, add you some chili sauce in there, some chili garlic sauce. Or you don't have to have any heat at all. But this is all there is to it, you know. Boom, boom, boom. Super simple. Alrighty, there it is. A green onion Pajeon. Put a little bit of this dipping sauce on here. I don't know why I'm calling it a dipping sauce, but I ain't even dipping it. Big thumbs up, man. Alright, thanks for checking out the video. Subscribe if you liked it and you want more. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you in advance. And you will never miss a lame video.